Hello everyone, Dare the Astronaut here, and I just want to tell you about this book I'm working on, and see what you think of it. Now, I'm really socially awkward, so this is hard for me, but I really need to get it out there, or else no one will ever hear it. Now, I'm not saying to not criticize me. In fact, I encourage you to criticize it, but only constructive criticism, please. If you think something can be said better or doesn't make a lot of sense, please call me out for it, but please don't say it just sucks or it's dumb, because I found it hard to even be motivated to work on it in the first place, so I could do without the harsh words. Unless you're saying something like, I don't think this part of the story is good and here's my reasoning why. Sorry for the rambling on so long. I'm just nervous to share it, but please leave your constructive criticism and opinions down below. It would make me very happy to see your opinions. Now, I'm not sharing the whole story, just a chapter of it that I think is captivating enough and doesn't spoil anything. Now, without further ado, the story. They stand motionless, just staring forward. Ten takes a step closer and repeats himself. Please, could you kindly just hand the money over? It's not even mine. I'm borrowing it from a friend. Before Ten can finish his sentence, he notices the figure glance to his left. Ten turns his head, eyes widened as a machine is about to crash right into him, going ridiculously fast. All he can think in that moment, frozen in fear, is, not again. As he closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, preparing for the worst, just waiting for the worst to happen. After a minute has passed, he's confused. Did it already happen? He thinks to himself. He finally opens his eyes, and to his surprise, he's no longer in the middle of the road. Instead, his scenery is replaced with that of an alleyway. He looks around before noticing a man on a crate, looking down at the ground and appearing quite tired, his long dark gray hair pouring out from beneath his ashen hood. He looks up at me, his eyes a dark shade of red. His face is the features of a man, though he looks quite young, maybe 3 to 4 years younger than 10. The look on his face looks like I've done something to offend him. He finally rises to his feet, matching almost the same height as 10, removes his hood, and jabs 10 mildly aggressive with his index finger, while baring sharp teeth, proceeds to say, "You're lucky I saved your life. That took a lot out of me, damn it. You need to learn to watch yourself," he says in a bitter tone. He seems quite upset with 10, with the fact that he had to save him for some reason. 10 apologizes, slightly confused, and proceeds to thank him. "I really appreciate you saving me. I'm sorry it was such a hindrance. I was just chasing that man who stole my money," and before 10 finishes his sentence, the man throws a bag at 10, hitting him square in the chest. 10 catches it and upon further inspection recognizes it as his bag of money. How did you get it? And save my life?" The man ignores 10's questions and proceeds to speak. "Since I saved your life, you owe me." 10 begins opening the bag when the man stops him. "Not money, a favor. For the future." 10 nods and clutches the bag of coins to make sure the same mistake doesn't happen twice. He thanks the man once again before hearing a loud crash behind him. He quickly swivels around to see what the noise was, to see a crate had fallen. Strange, 10 thinks to himself. When he turns around, the man is gone. 10, baffled and lost for words, takes a moment, looks around him before sitting in silence, and then begins heading back to the center of town where the carts are. And that's all I'll be sharing today. Let me know what you think. Have a good day.